Thank you.
Hot Rize. We're going to give them a chance to rest up for a few minutes, and they're going to come back and do another entire show. They came a long way to be with us, so we're going to let them do another one right after the intermission.
Are you tired of me, my darling? Did you mean those words you said when you spoke in fond affection on the day that we were wed? Tell me, could you live life over? Would you make it otherwise? Are you tired of me, my darling? Hey, sir, only with your eyes. Did you ever rue the springtime when we first each other met? And you told me that you loved me, words my heart could never get. Tell me, could you live life over? Would you make it otherwise? Are you tired of me, my darling? Answer only with your eyes. Tell me, could you live life over? Would you make it otherwise? Are you tired of me, my darling? Answer only with your eyes. Answer only with your eyes.
Thank you, folks. Welcome to the second half of the Hot Rize portion of the show. And here's a song that's another one from our newest record. This is one that Pete made up. It's a popular song for us already, even though it's a fairly brand new one, and it's it's kind of a sad, depressing number. It's one about growing old and being lonesome, and it becomes truer all the time. And I'd like to send this out to my grandpa, who's going to be 99 in about 2 weeks, 99 years old in about 2 weeks. And he's old and lonesome sometimes, I know. Anyway, here's one called Just Like You.
Hector Brown, he lives on a farm. He's been a farmer all his life, until he had to slow down and his heart broke down. He went under a surgeon's knife, and the 4 kids that he raised all live so far from home. And since his wife died last December, Hector's all alone. And if you don't think an old man could be alone and blue, let me tell you, my friend, he's just like you. Ethel Klein, she lives in the city, and her landlord lives out of town. When the cold wind blows, it chills her, her backache gets her down. So she reads by day and she sleeps by night. She never goes nowhere, and scarcely anybody even knows she's there. And if you don't think that not too long ago you were only 21. The time moves only one way. You won't always be young. And if you don't think when you get old you could be alone and blue, let me tell you, my friend, you got some thinking to do. And if you don't think an old man could be alone and blue, let me tell you, my friend, he's just like you. And if you don't think an old man could be alone and blue, let me tell you, my friend, he's just like you.
That's a fine song by Pete Wernick. We're going to do one more short song and then let the Trailblazers come out for a few, and then we'll be back after that. Here's one that features Charles, and it's called The Leather Breeches.
Charles Sawtelle on the guitar there.
All right, thank you very much. We appreciate that. And we're going to bring on this other band now. That might not have seemed like a real fast song, but we're incredibly exhausted after we played such a tune like that, and we have to go back and relax. And in the basement they have these big bowls of chocolate that they've given to us, and we're going to go down and eat those and just relax by the TV set and take it easy while this other band comes on. How many people are familiar with this other band, Red Knuckles and the Trailblazers? There might even be some of this new breed of person called the Knuckleheads that are here tonight. We were in Kansas last night, and there were people who dressed up like Red Knuckles and acted like them right there in the audience. It was quite something. But this is a more sedate place, and I'm glad because, you know, we have a dignified bluegrass scene here, and I don't know if we want to totally ruin it or what. Maybe you do, but that's not my business because I'll be down there with a chocolate later. But this is a group that we discovered a fair number of years ago in a little border town up in the northwest. It's called Wyoming, Montana, right there on the border of Wyoming and Montana. And there's a little place there called the Eat Cafe where we discovered these fellas sitting around this old jukebox listening to the old songs. And I don't mean by Waylon and Willie, I mean by Hank Thompson and Hank Lachlan and Hank Cochran and Hank Williams, all the Hanks and the Merle Kilgore and Merle Travis and all the Merles and Lefty Frizzell and all those people that you don't hear from much anymore. That's the kind of stuff that these guys were listening to back when they were young men, and they've gotten this style really down pat. They call it Western music. I call it the opposite of new acoustic music. It's old electric music. Here's some of them now. Please welcome a handsome bunch of fellows all the way from Wyoming, Montana, Red Knuckles and the Trailblazers.
Mighty fine, mighty fine, mighty fine. And a great big howdy. Nice to see y'all out there. Nice to be here tonight for the benefit. And we're glad to be out of the dressing room where we've been shining shoes and ironing hot rise ties and stuff. It's a tough job being a trailblazer, you know. They keep us busy doing stuff. Sometimes we have to work extra hard for them, even when they're traveling in their bus, washing the windows on the bus, inside and out, sometimes even while the bus is moving. But it's worthwhile because we get to come out and play some Western-style music that we learned back home in Wyoming, Montana. And in case you just tuned in, I'm Red Knuckles.
And we're the Trailblazers.
Here for your listening and dancing pleasure for the next 12 and a half to 13 minutes, depending on how long it takes Hot Rise to relax in their dressing room, which, as you probably realize, is hot tub and satellite dish equipped.
Check, check.
I'm ready, Red.
We're going to open up with the old Bob Wills favorite called Deep Water. I want... I'm drifting into deep water. I'm starting to care for you. You're getting me in deep water. Be careful what you do. You want a romance and I'm seeking love. I know I'll regret it when it ends. I'm winding up in deep, deep water. Why can't we still be friends? Ladies and gentlemen, on the steel guitar, make welcome wherever you are, Mr. Waldo Otto. On the fiddle, Waldo's brother, Elmo Otto. Over here in the white, playing guitar tonight, uptight and out of sight, that's Wendell Mercantile, on a takeoff style guitar. I'm restless in this deep, deep water. I'm stuck between right and wrong. My love's as pure as deep, deep water. Your love won't last as long. Where will it lead me? Where will it end? I can't help but wish I only knew. I'm drifting into deep water, so deep in love with you.
Swing guitar.
Where will it lead me and where will it end? I can't help but wish I only knew. in the deep water, so deep in love with you. Wendell Mercantile and Elmo Otto, the Otto brothers, on the steel and the fiddle. Elmo is, of course, a special guest tonight. We don't usually have him along, but it's a nice treat. He of course, has a regular job teaching phys ed up in Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
What a buddy. What a buddy. Look at my buddy.
Phys ed and science, isn't that right? You teach science, too, isn't that right?
Yes,
Elmo?
I'm very advanced in technological development.
All right.
And that, too, yes.
Settle down, Elmo. This is a big crowd of fancy people.
I'll never forget the time when Elmo and Waldo were out driving around in the Elder Otto's automobile. That was... They got... Up in Wyoming, Montana, where we come from, they've got that business up there, the Otto.
Yeah.
Great place.
Anyway, you haven't met our bass player yet, though. He's not from Wyoming, Montana, like the rest of us. He lives right across the state line in Montana, Wyoming. He was born just out of wedlock, Montana. He's kind of a mysterious guy. We've never seen him eat, never seen him sleep. No photograph of him has ever been successfully developed. He's got a lot of hobbies. Among them, he likes to tie flies, and it has nothing to do with regular fishing or anything. He just gets house flies and ties them up. Please make welcome Slade. That's a new Slade tune coming out pretty soon, we hope, on Windham Hill Records, called Have a Nice Day.
Ha! Great tune.
Slade. All right. We're going to do one from Johnny Horton. We've been working on a new record, and this is going to be on that. It's called The One Woman Man. If you let me love you, honey, I'd holler out loud. I'll never love another, even if I can't. So come to me, baby, I'm a one-woman man. Oh, won't you let me, baby, just to kind of hang around? I'll always love you, honey, I'll never let you down. I'll never love another, even if I can. So come to me, baby, I'm a one-woman man. Reached up to the sky just to prove I loved you, honey. I'd jump off and fly. I'd even swim the ocean from shore to shore just to prove I loved you, honey. A little bit more. Oh, won't you let me, baby, just to kind of hang around? I'll always love you, honey. I'll never let you down. I'll never love another, but if I can, so come to me, baby, I'm a one-woman man. Baby, just to kind of hang around. I'll always love you, honey. I'll never let you down. I'll never love another, even if I can. So come to me, baby, I'm a one-woman man. Thank you so much. Mighty fine. Wendell Mercantile.
That was a really masculine way of playing that, Wendell.
Hey, thank you, Waldo.
I really felt really masculine just listening to you do that.
I know that Hot Rize earlier explained how they got their name, or at least sang it in song, about Martha White flour with the self-rising ingredient Hot Rize, and we, of course, are named after a Martha White food product as well, but it's not for you, it's for your dog, and I'll tell you about Trailblazer dog food about now. Trailblazer dog food, that's right, friends. If you have a puppy that's gnawing at your feet, wants something good to eat with real meat, give him a treat that cannot be beat. Trailblazer. Trailblazer, the food of champions. 21% protein. Try the new chunk style Trailblazer. It makes its own gravy. It gives your dog a hunting power. That's right. In fact, we carry a 50-pound sack wherever we go, and we never know when we might want to dip in there. We each got our own bowls, and carry a 6-pack of 7-Up, pour that in there, and makes a nice bubble gravy. Mm-hmm.
Crunchy too, Red.
Also, we've been making up some batches of Trailblazer Trail Mix, which includes some Trailblazer with some peanuts and M&Ms and some of those white styrofoam packing pieces.
Good stuff.
High in fiber. Good for you.
Stuff.
Doesn't take a lot to do it.
Sounds like it's feeding time already. Okay. We're going to do one more song here. We would like to have you sing along if you would, and it's a very simple song. You just repeat after me. I say, "Your red wagon," and you say, "Your red wagon," right after me. So let's try it on you one time. Your red wagon.
At the same time is the only thing he was.
You're out of time again.
Try it again. There.
Okay, your red wagon. Folks, do you like the blues? Blues is a big part of bluegrass, I know. And do you like the blues? If you like the blues, let me hear you say, "Yeah." Let me hear you say, "I like the blues." Let me hear you say, "The blues are a very good thing for me to sing because it helps me relax and lower my blood pressure." Oh, I mean, that's a little hard. Okay, here it is. We're going to do this and then get Hot Rize out to finish out the show. We've enjoyed playing for you. If you want to be a fool, act like a clown, get laughing stock all over this whole town. It's your red wagon.
Your red wagon.
Your red wagon.
Your red wagon.
Your red wagon, you can keep on rolling it along. If you want to go fishing late at night, you lose your bait and them fish don't bite. It's your red wagon.
Your red wagon.
Your red wagon.
Your red wagon.
Your red wagon, you can keep on rolling it along. If you want to get drunk, truck on down to the big city. Ashes to ashes, dust, Wendell. If you want to go fishing, Wendell. And dust to dust. I hate to leave you, but leave you I must. That's your red wagon.
Your red wagon.
Your red wagon.
Your red wagon.
Your red wagon. You can keep on rolling it along. Elmo. Ashes and dust to dust. I hate to leave you, but to leave you I must. That's Elmo Otto.
Elmo Otto.
That's Waldo's brother.
Waldo's brother.
Give Elmo a hand now. All right, here comes Waldo. want to smoke, cop, drink China tea, baby, give you a jelly roll away for free. That's Waldo Otto.
Waldo Otto.
That's Elmo's brother.
Elmo's brother.
That's Waldo Otto. We can keep on the road a little long. Hidey, hidey, hi, sing it.
Hidey, hi.
Hoody, hoody, ho.
Hoody, ho.
Heedy, heedy, heedy.
Heedy, heedy.
Heedy, heedy, hidey, hoody, hoody.
Heedy, heedy, hidey, hoody.
Whoa. Now repeat after me.
Now repeat after me.
After the show,
After the
we're
show.
gonna go to the lobby.
In the
I'm
lobby.
gonna buy several records by each artist
Several records.
and several of their T-shirts.
Several
And if I have any
t-shirts.
money left over,
Have any money
I'm
left
gonna give it
over.
to the members of the Trailblazers.
Members of the Trailblazers.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
All right, here comes Slade on the bass.
What talent, what talent.
If you want to be a fool, act like a clown, be the laughing stock all over this whole town. It's your Red Wagon. And I'm Red Knuckles. And we're the Trailblazers. It's your Red Wagon. You can keep on rolling along, Lord, Lord. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Hot Rize will be right back to see what they can do. Thank you.
That's a great move, Red. Would you like to hear Red do another number? I can't hear you. Okay, all right. Fabulous job, Red. The people want you to do another number.
No. Thank you. Please, no. Yes, no. Please, no. Please, no. Thank you.
I think we have time before we go to commercial here. Ladies and gentlemen, speaking on behalf of Red Knuckles, you really touched him and made him feel very good, so nobody leave while Red does another song. Here's the microphone, Mr. Knuckles.
Thank you, Waldo. Thank you so much. Mighty fine. We appreciate it. You know, sometimes people ask us if it's a problem for us to do encores because Hot Rize might get mad or something, but the truth is they've never ever come out until we're finished, so it's really okay.
I think they're chicken.
We're glad that we got a chance to do another one because we enjoy playing for you, and we also had one we'd hope we could do from our new record, and it's one that was written by Farron Young.
Hey, I got to ask you, Red, is Farron Young his real name?
Is Farron Young whose real name? We're going to do this one called Going Steady. In a key of C, boys. I want 2, 3, 4, 1. Baby, we're going steady. I'm not married, but we're getting ready to tie the knot. I'm gonna make her my own. Now that I found her, I'm gonna keep her. Finders, keepers, and losers, weepers. She's my baby, she's going steady with me. I've been honky-tonky round nearly about all of my life. Now that I found a steady girl, I'm gonna make her my wife. All of you rounders, leave her alone. Don't even try to call her on the phone. She's my baby, she going steady with me. Get the ring and be on our way to see the preacher man. And when you say I do, sweetheart, I'll slip the ring on your loving hand. Everything is gonna work out fine. I'll be yours and you'll be mine. You're my baby, you're going steady with me. All right, Elmo. baby, we're going steady. We're not married, but we're getting ready to tie the knot. I'm gonna make him out. Now that I found her, I'm gonna keep her. Finders, keepers, and losers, weepers. She's my baby, she going steady with me. I said, she's my baby, she going steady with me. Thank you so much, friends.
You know, a lot of people have the wrong idea about Slade. But anyway, a lot of people have been asking me about the campaign, you know, some of them, you know, are running for president, you know. Well, I've been considering that possibility myself. I understand you can raise quite a lot of money by saying you're running for president, and I could use a little much on the side, you know, here and there. And I have found that it's important to mention a few things. First of all, this is a campaign of issues. And one of those issues is leadership. Just wanted to make those 2 points because it seems a lot of people have to, you know, point that out. Now, one of the issues I'm concerned about is the roads. As you know, they're all crooked in this country, and I say, let's straighten them out. Are you with me? They're with me.
Time's up, okay?
Okay, I just have one little suggestion. I mean, I don't want to give away my whole secret plan, but it has something to do with getting some strong guys on one end and some really strong guys on the other end. You know what I'm talking about? The good old American way, give it a big tug. Oh, shouldn't have said that. But anyway, that's one of my secret plans.
Your time is up.
Okay, well, I got to go. Good. Break your legs.
Thanks a lot. Waldo Otto of the Trailblazers. They do all right for you? Red Knuckles? Thanks, Waldo. You know, you guys went way over.
You went over wonderful. Thank you very much.
No, I didn't mean it that way. I never really cared for that kind of music much myself, but I know there's a place for it, and right now it's back in the dressing room.
We have time for just one more. Trailblazers took way too much time and cut into our set, but thanks for listening to us, folks. We don't get out here often enough, but it's and this place is even bigger than the Birchmere. We like it. Anyway, we should be back. I know we're playing a few festivals this summer in this part of the country, and we'll be at Gettysburg. We'll be in Norfolk, Virginia, also, I think, and more. But I have no idea where at this point. Anyway, thanks again. Here's also thanks to Frank Edmondson, our road manager and sound man. Please give him a big hand. He helped us out in every way. Here's a gospel tune called "The Prayer Bells from Heaven."
This world of cares, many the burdens that we have to bear. But there's a prayer bell at the Lord's right hand. Give it a ring, He will understand.
Prayer bells from heaven, Lord, a sweet lady ring He bring, bearing their message unto Jesus, their King of glory. When you were burdened down with troubles and care, my brother, ring on and on, for God will answer your prayer.
Children to the flames were thrown, because the mortal king they would not own. Jesus delivered, and the king he saw. The prayer bells from heaven beat some man-made law.
Prayer bells from heaven, Lord, a sweet lady ring He bring, bearing their message unto Jesus, their King of glory. When you were burdened down with troubles and care, my brother, ring on and on, for God will answer your prayer.
Paul and Silas were both thrown in jail. They didn't worry who would go their bail. But on that prayer bell they began to ring, and all filled the stocks and they began to sing.
Prayer bells from heaven, Lord, a sweet lady ring He bring, bearing their message unto Jesus, their King of glory. When you were burdened down with troubles and care, my brother, ring on and on, for God will answer your prayer.
Thanks, folks, for listening to the Hot Rod Show. I had a wonderful time. Stay tuned for the seldom seen.
Prayer bells from heaven, Lord, a sweet lady ring He bring, bearing the message unto Jesus, their King of glory. When you were burdened down with troubles and care, my brother, ring on and on, for God will answer your prayer.
Thank you, fellas. Hot Rize along with Red Knuckles and the Trailblazers.